Welcome to our channel. Inside the private lives of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's 6 kids after Knox's rare appearance leaves dad suspicious. Despite their best efforts to live relatively quiet lives out of the spotlight, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's 6 children have been thrust into the public eye as their parents continue to battle it out in one of the most publicized celebrity divorces of all time. From the start, Angelina and Brad's romance completely captured the nation, thanks in part to rumors that Brad had cheated on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina. That's why it came as no shock that when the Hollywood power couple started having kids together, the public immediately had a fierce fascination with them. Over the course of their 11-year relationship, the Salt actress, 49, and the Moneyball alum, 60, welcomed 3 children and adopted another 3, eventually becoming a family of 8. At first, the pair's 6 kids, Maddox, Zahara, Shiloh, Pax, Knox, and Vivian, certainly did not shy away from the spotlight, as they often accompanied their parents to red carpet events and even made cameos in their films. Keeping them out of the public eye would have likely been an impossible task, as paparazzi practically followed the family's every move. And it only got worse after it was revealed in 2016 that Brad and Angelina had split after an alleged physical altercation while on a private flight with the kids. In the years that followed, the exes became embroiled in a nasty legal battle over the custody of their children, as well as the fate of their winery. But as the intimate details of their parents' nasty breakup came to light, Brad and Angelina's 6 children have started to shy away from the spotlight, aside from joining their mom occasionally on the red carpet. While it initially seemed they might follow in their parents' footsteps and become movie stars in their own right, most of them have now ended up leaving the film industry behind to pursue other endeavors. Some of them headed off to college, while others have showed interest in things like musical theater, DJing, and dancing. But as their parents' very public spat has continuously dominated headlines, despite their best efforts to just be normal teens, they are often dragged into the drama. In the latest twist, a source told DailyMail.com that Brad believed Angelina was purposely trying to get under his skin by using their son Knox after he was spotted by her side at a recent event. It came after Angelina was accused of trying to drive a wedge between her estranged husband and their 6 kids. As Brad and Angelina's years-long court battle continues, FEMAL has rounded up everything you need to know about their brood, from what the 6 children are up to now to what we know about their career paths and passions. Angelina adopted her first child, a baby boy named Maddox, from Cambodia long before she even started dating Brad. The actress previously explained that she spent time in the country while filming Lara Croft, Tomb Raider in 2001 and instantly fell in love with it. 1 year later, she decided to return to the country to adopt a child, and as soon as she laid her eyes on Maddox, who was 3 months old at the time, she knew he was destined to be her son. The actress admitted on Inside the Actors Studio that she spent years feeling like she shouldn't be somebody's mom, but holding Maddox for the first time changed that. He opened his eyes and just stared at me for the longest time. I just stared at him and I started crying and he smiled, she recalled. I hadn't held children in my life, and I was always considered so dark, and I always had so many things that made me feel like maybe I shouldn't be somebody's mom. So the fact that this little kid seemed at ease gave me the courage to feel like I could make him happy. And so we became a family right then. 3 years later, Angelina started dating Brad after they met on set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and soon after, he became Maddox's adoptive father. Maddox made his acting debut at age 12 with a small role in his dad's movie World War Z, and when he was 15, he served as the executive producer on Angelina's film First They Killed My Father, which was about Cambodian genocide. He goes back and forth to Cambodia a lot, but this would be over 4 months of just being in the country, really reading, listening, learning and absorbing all things about his culture and country, including the very, very dark parts, Angelina said to People in 2017 of working on the movie with her son. But Mad knows himself very well, and if he said he was ready, I knew he knew. She also told Elle in 2014 of her kids potentially following in her and her ex's footsteps. Brad and I made the decision that we wouldn't keep our kids from sets and the fun of making movies, but we wouldn't glorify it either.